Hello and welcome to another episode on Melv Underground. I'm Melv. As you can see, we're underground and we're finally going to be replacing this window, which I broke a long time ago. I just broke the window. I've been kind of in the background working on a new window frame, and it's taken about a year of kind of not really trying that hard. But we're finally going to do it, and so here's going to be a bit of a stop motion of me stripping and installing the new one. Stay tuned. Right, that was a failure to fit. So the problem being that it just comes in a little bit at the top here. So the opening's not quite square. It's tighter at the top, and I didn't measure that because I'm an idiot. And so when you get a choice to either make the hole bigger, which is cutting stone, or make the frame bigger, which is cutting wood, I'm going to cut the down wood. The only issue is it's all painted, so I'm going to have to cut through that and reduce the size. Okay, I thought I'd take you through how I'm doing the glazing. I've got my main window casement here, where I've got my glazing tape already installed around the perimeter, and I've got two blocks which are thicker than the height of the frame and the glazing tape. So if I drop a pane of glass in here, it'll sit in the right place, but it won't touch the tape. I can then get my shims in and pick this up, and then the frame will pick up the glass and it'll stick in the right place, which is the plan. So I'm just going to remove the sticky. I've already cleaned the glass, so it's good to go. Okay, so now this glass is free to move-ish. Yes. So put my shims in. Okay, shims are in, glass is in the right place. So now we just pick up. And just give everything a bit of a squeeze. Take the shims out now. And next step. Okay, now the glass is in. I've just given this top edge a quick clean off so the glue will stick to it. And we've got some glass beading. It's got a nice profile on it, but it doesn't need to be, it could just be square. And then some more of that glazing tape on the bottom. So we're just going to put these pieces in. I've done a dry fit to make sure everything is going to fit, so here we go. Okay, so final thing to do before we start decorating is I'm just going to nail sideways in just to secure this beading and stop the glass coming out this way. So we just got some panel pens. These are Sheridized, so they shouldn't rust. And we're just gonna hammer them in. We've got a nail punch just to make sure they're subflush, so we can fill and paint over the top of them. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to carry that around. Then what I'll do is I'll just fill over the top of them, and then I'll put a line of frame sealant just around this inside edge here. So we've got a weatherproof seal all the way around it, and then just paint it, finish it. So that's how I'm doing the glazing. I don't know, I can't really find much information about how to do it with wood glazing. So let me know if you think I've done it right, and I guess we'll see what happens. So there you have it. I've done the frame. New window. It's in. It's alive. Since you last saw it, I've done the glazing for the large piece of glass, just like I did the small one. And I put the small one in with its hinge, added some handles and some locking thingies. And it's been 2 weeks with mostly heavy rain and it's showing no signs of any damp coming in, so I assume everything's fine. I've kind of glossed past all of the construction details and how I did the frame itself and just focused on the glazing. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try and get to you. And if there's a lot of them, I'll do a Q&A video on it or something like that. This has been a long time in the making and I'm really glad to have it done. It's definitely made the workshop a lot warmer having the double glazing in and a properly fitted window. So next thing to do is to add back in some of that ventilation, which is what this hole at the top here is for, to have an extractor fan. As always, thanks for tuning in. I'm Melv. This is Melv Underground. I'll catch you next time.